If you feel like you're surrounded by people, maybe hundreds of them online, but somehow feel more alone than ever, there's a really good chance your phone has something to do with it. So let's get real for a second and talk about this. I'm going to share 5 signs that your phone is secretly making you lonelier. Signs that you might not even notice are happening. First up, you'll check your phone the second silence appears. Think about it. You're in a conversation and there's a natural pause. Instead of just letting it be, you immediately reach for your phone, or you're waiting for a friend at a cafe, and the quiet feels so uncomfortable that you start scrolling just to look busy. That isn't just boredom, that's emotional avoidance. You're teaching your brain that being present, even with your own thoughts, is something to escape from. And every time you do this, you're reinforcing a habit that pushes away real, authentic connection. The more you run from those quiet moments, the harder it becomes to genuinely connect with anyone at all. Because connection thrives in those unscripted, present space. The second sign is that you scroll to numb your feelings. Let's be honest with ourselves. We've all had those days. Days when you feel overwhelmed, sad, or just plain empty. And you don't want to think about it, you don't want to feel it. So, you open TikTok, or Instagram, or YouTube, and you'll let the endless stream of content just wash over you, drowning everything out. It feels like a solution in the moment, a perfect distraction. But here's the problem. When you consistently use your phone to escape your emotions, you also inadvertently escape the people who could actually help you navigate them. You're putting up a digital wall between yourself and your support system, choosing a temporary fix over a real solution. Numbing the pain also numbs the joy and the connection that comes from being vulnerable with others. This brings us to number 3. You feel connected online but totally empty in real life. Your phone is buzzing all day. You're in group chats, you're sending DMEs, you're commenting on posts, you're sharing memes. On paper, you're incredibly social. But then, when it's time to actually meet up with a friend for coffee or have a deep face-to-face conversation, you feel awkward, you feel drained, or worse, completely disconnected from the person sitting right in front of you. That hollow, empty feeling. That's social starvation. You're feeding your brain the equivalent of digital sugar. It's fast, it's easy, and it gives you a quick hit. But it's never truly satisfying. It lacks the real nutritional value of genuine human interaction, leaving you feeling hungry for something more substantial. The 4th sign is a big one. You can't focus on people anymore. You're out to dinner with someone you care about, and even though you're trying to listen, you feel that constant nagging pull to check your phone. A notification buzzes in your pocket, and your attention is immediately splintered. Your brain has been rewired by the constant stream of notifications, pings, and updates. It's been trained to prioritize the digital world over the physical one. This constant state of partial attention tricks your mind into believing that the real, living, breathing human in front of you is somehow less important than whatever might be happening on your screen. And when your attention disappears from your relationships, eventually your relationships will disappear with it. Connection requires presence, and your phone is actively stealing it. And finally, the 5th sign, which might hit the hardest for many of us. You constantly compare your life to everyone else as highlight reel. You don't even realize it's happening. You're just mindlessly scrolling through your feed. And with every post, a little voice in your head gets louder. You see curated photos of perfect vacations, happy couples, and career successes, and you start to feel like you're falling behind. You feel like you're not good enough, not successful enough, not living the incredible life everyone else seems to have. Comparison is the thief of joy, but it's also the killer of connection. Because when you start to feel unworthy or inadequate, your natural instinct is to pull away. You hide from the very people who actually care about you, the ones who love you for who you are, not for the highlight reel you post online. You isolate yourself, convinced you don't measure up, deepening the loneliness you were trying to escape. So, if even one of these signs hit home for you, please know this: you're not broken. You're just overwhelmed. We are all living in an era where our phones are shaping our emotions and our relationships more than we could ever imagine. But just being aware of it, just recognizing these patterns in your own life, is the most powerful first step you can take. Taking your life back and reclaiming your connections starts with the very next one. Thanks for watching. If this helped, consider subscribing for more content like this.